The two most evil kids in my school got expelled. This is their story. So I was a new student at a Southern Lehigh High School in Pennsylvania going into my junior year. And I didn't know anyone. Everyone had their friend groups already sorted out. But the worst part was lunchtime. My school wouldn't let juniors leave for lunch. Only seniors could. So I had to eat in the cafeteria. And it was the most depressing thing ever. Finally, lunchtime came. I walked into the cafeteria with my tray of food looking for a place to sit. Every single table was taken. I didn't even have the option of sitting alone. But there was one table in the corner of the cafeteria with only 2 kids sitting at it. That was the least intimidating spot to sit. So I walked over and asked if I could sit there. They both looked at each other and one of them said, "Yeah." I sat down and I noticed that the 2 were identical twins. They looked like they were partially of Hispanic heritage, but they didn't have accents. They honestly seemed all right. They introduced themselves as Antonio and Bruno, and we had a conversation. They invited me to hang out with them after school. And honestly, I figured, why not? Had to start off somewhere as far as making friends. I got their numbers, and after school I went home to drop off all my stuff and get changed. Shortly after, I got a text from Bruno telling me that he and his brother were planning on hanging out. He told me to meet them around Ninth that night at the nearby cemetery. That was like a 10-minute walk from my house. He said there was a cool hangout spot near there. Also, the first day of school was on a Friday, so we had off the next day. I had nothing to do. So I said, yeah, I'm down.